Hello there, Angel, and welcome to today's reading. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you have clicked on this video, there are important messages and information for you to hear today to allow you to progress further along your personal journey, no matter where that is. Please remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and Spirit and I are very grateful to have you here today. It is a wonderful day for a reading. It's hot though. It's hot though here in Australia. So, all right, Spirit, let's get this. Let's get this reading underway. I see 2 cards. Any other cards, please, Spirit, for today's reading? That one wants to come out. Those 2. Alright. So we've got 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay. So in the 7 of Swords here, the card, the Rider-Waite Tarot, usually has a person that is looking at all these different avenues to go down, all these different choices to make. 7 of Swords. The 7s are all about discernment, and that's what's really coming through strong, because I'm actually thinking of the 7 of Cups, not the 7 of Swords. So there's a link here between your heart and your mental space, and this even feels like a heart there. See there almost feels a link between the heart something to do with your heart and how you're feeling, or what you're really wanting is important about this 7 of Swords card. So there's been discernment. There's been a lot of things that have clouded your vision, is what I'm getting. And because the 7 of Cups keeps coming through so strongly with this card, so what really feels like that's happening is there's an awakening, or there is an understanding of what steals away your energy that's coming through. So this can be understanding or getting more clarity around the mindsets, the ideas, which then lead to our choices, what actually uplifts us, what choices and behaviors and ways of communicating really work for us. Okay? There's something about releasing this these aspects to you, this overthinking. That's what's coming through. It's something to do with the mind, because the swords are all about the mind, and the 7 of Swords is theft. Basically, there is a kind of a betrayal. There's a new perspective that's coming in here, because we've got the Ace of Swords. Now, remember, the aces are the most potent, powerful symbol of energy, of an energy in our lives before it becomes really tangible. Because when you are aware, and if you are working with the tarot, there is an awareness, a self-awareness that comes with working closely with the tarot. So, or even just watching tarot, paying attention to tarot. So it really feels like there is this new awareness that's coming in that is allowing you to really move away and change from these old ways of thinking, these old patterns of thinking. There's a release of old feelings of betrayal that have weighed heavily on the heart. And you're being left with this new energy of space. It feels like there is new energy of space coming into the mind that you weren't expecting, because you were still so strongly in this Seven of Wands energy, where energy vampires, I just heard that phrase from Spirit, energy vampires were possibly the ones responsible for all of these ideas that really just actually weighed heavy on your heart, or all these ways of being, these ways of thinking. There's a removal of past challenges, and because of that, it's really leading you into this Temperance card. There is this new energy of peace, tranquility, moderation with everything, moderation with the world, moderation with your life, with your flow, okay? Because the Temperance is all about, it's all about us being on that journey of self-discovery and coming to a point where we've learned a lot of lessons at this point. We've gone through a lot of steps and a lot of stages and a lot of phases that allows us to channel with ease at some point in the journey, inner peace along the journey, because there's now faith, there's trust in the process. And that's what I'm really getting through here, because you've got the Page of Swords. The Page is a pioneer. The Page has learnt and gone through a death phase in the mind. That he has gone through a death phase in the mind, and he is now newly changed. It's funny that you have an Ace and a Page, because in the Minor Arcana, they are both equally incredibly huge symbols of change, and that a new cycle is beginning in your life. So there's definitely a new cycle opening up in your mind where there is peace, there is bliss. The Page of Swords is essentially naive in ways. There is still a lot that you don't know, but the Page has learnt to have trust, because he's learnt about loss. He's learnt about the inner death phase. He's gone through dark nights of the soul, and he's learnt how to discern the things that are good for him and the things that are not good. So that's what I really feel. And good, by good, I mean lead you closer and further in a direction of inner peace, inner bliss and tranquility, feeling a life, living a life, existing and being in a life that feels beautiful to you, you know, like tranquility. When you really think about tranquility, there is no worry present. And that's what I feel is really the change that's taking place. This one wanted attention. 5 of Wands. I'm just going to take a moment to meditate, because this feels like deeper understandings that I need to get into. So give me a moment just to meditate. Okay. So what I'm really getting is the 6 of Coins in the upright in the original imagery is the card of generosity and a symbol of help coming in. A symbol of generosity is just what keeps coming through. So the fact that it's in the reverse, this is really telling me that the Page of Swords, because remember, the Page is still naive and still learning steps, still learning how to show up as the King of Swords. So what I really feel is there's still learning coming in around the ability of receiving, because this is the Six of Coins is all about receiving generosity from faithful help coming in. So what I really feel is what you're working through is past blocks in your ability to get a strong cash flow going. There was a lack of faith. There was a lack of inner peace, okay, that was leading to money blocks is what I'm really feeling. But the reason this is in the reverse under the Ace of Swords, it's really telling me that this new energy coming in is a result of you working through inner conflicts, because the Five of Wands is all about a feeling of competition or conflict with others, conflict in relationships. This perhaps money blocks that you had that were stealing away a lot of your positive energy, a lot of your life force energy, and a lot of your mental space. That's what's being removed here, because the block that's blocking the money block is in its reverse, meaning it's an energy that's moving out of your life. So this is coming back into generosity. There is new help coming in, but it's actually help within yourself. And there's something that you're taking out to others that's coming in. It's almost like with this new mind space, this new perspective, it's helping you see through the money issues because you're really radiating a high vibration. There are angels around you. There's more presence around you of angels. Maybe you've been feeling their presence, or you've been guided to their presence in signs and symbols around you, or in other videos I'm also hearing. So there is many angels, many beings of love and peace around you. And that's almost like what you're waking up to. You're waking up to the help that is actually around you. There's definitely a lot of energy to do with the divine. You've cut away old mental patterns that really were preventing you from radiating in this energetic angel on earth angel energy. You've always been an earth angel, always. But your ability to see that you are one relies and is solely your responsibility. And that's what some people struggle with. Okay? Yeah. So you've got the Messenger card coming out over the Seven of Swords, okay? So this is really telling me that your past pain has worked as a messenger through time. Your past pain, that your past habits that have really stolen away your life force energy in the past, it's almost like they've delivered to you in the present teachings of the now. Okay, take that however that sits. But there's, what else have we got? Wife and Lord. This came out literally the other day. Wife and Lord. So this to me is really telling me that there's a balance now. You've received the guidance that past habits that really took you off course. You've received the knowledge that was required from that journey, okay? And that's why there's a new journey starting up here. There's a new phase, a new cycle starting up, because you've seen through the old way of being. You can't ever actually go back to that being. It's like the Page of Swords. He can't go back to the Ten of Swords. He's still moving through a cycle. He won't be back at a Ten of Swords again until the cycle permits. So what I really feel with this is there is now balance back into your feminine energy and your masculine energy. And both of these energies are valuable, are loved, are of high status, high ranking. And that's what I feel. There's a inner balance that's happening that comes through with the temperance, because the temperance is a symbol of you being in balance. So this is confirming that your choices that have removed you from this Seven of Swords situation where you kind of felt like life was stealing from you, or that life was an enemy, every day was an enemy, that's sort of leaving, because there's balance, there's deeper understanding, there's new knowing. Let's get some cards to clarify the Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. What have you got for me for the Ace of Swords? Yeah, journey. So whenever the journey card comes out for me, this is saying there's a brand new cycle opening up, and it's going to feel peaceful. It's going to feel exciting. It's going to feel tranquil. It's going to feel euphoric. Euphoric has been a word that has been really following me around lately. Doctor. Doctor and wedding. Okay, yeah. So with this Doctor card that's come out, this is telling me that this new perspective of yours is one that's actually going to take care of you. Because when we go to a doctor, we're going to someone that has higher knowledge. We're going to someone that's got the know-how, that has the ability to heal. But that's what I feel is really coming in internally for you. There is a journey happening where your mental space is becoming the healer. Your new perspective is that of a healer. There is a perspective coming in that's really going to nurture and support you and actually regenerate health. There's definitely been a strong focus on regenerating health lately. Okay, the wedding card, I'm just going to get another clarifier for the wedding card, please, Spirit. Thank you very much. So we've got the Thief card coming out again. So there's definitely been energies of betrayal, past betrayal. Yeah, look at this. Okay. So we've got the Thief. We have the wedding card. Okay. Thief and the thoughts. The wedding card is symbolic of this coming together, this inner integration within of past pains, past betrayals. Okay. There is this coming together and working together and celebration of love that's happening here internally. Okay, so that's why you're radiating something new. And this is also coming out, this Thief card, to say that your mental space was really the thing. Your over racing thoughts, your negative thoughts was in fact the space that was stealing away your peace. Okay, your perspectives have been based in separate consciousness, not unity consciousness. And that's what's healing. You're starting to see conditional love. You're starting to see yourself in other people. And it's beautiful because it's bringing out in you love, radiating love. This wedding feels like a wedding to everything, coming together with the universe, realizing you're not alone and never have been. You are always loved and always admired and seen as you're seen with pride. Service. So for the Page of Swords, we've got service. This is to do with your soul journey. This new phase that's starting up, it's to do with something to do with the soul, because for me, when the service card comes up, we're looking to be of service to the world. And this is almost like you are hearing inner insights, inner communications, intuition. I just heard intuition, even though the swords do not represent intuition, but there is inner insight that comes with the Page of Swords that allows us to find a brilliant way of being in service to the world. And the Despair card came out in the reverse, okay? And this is what is leaving the next phase that you're entering into. There's less despairing thoughts. There's less thoughts of how this could go negatively. There's more thoughts on how a situation can turn out positively, because that's literally how you change your life around, really. That's the absolute core of it. Imagine positive things happening, positive outcomes, filling your life, and that is what you'll get. Even if you don't believe it straight away, your belief changes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we've got the Enemy card coming out. So you've got Thief, you've got the Betrayal card from the Seven of Swords, and you've got the Enemy card. You have been dealing with really low vibrations. This malady is, for me, a symbol of depression. There's been days where you just have not wanted to get out of bed. There has been sort of sickness, illness. You're seeing yourself as vulnerable. And because it's come out with the Six of Coins in the reverse, it's you that's been preventing this money coming in. It's you that's been preventing the universe from coming in and actually helping. I had a card come out earlier. It was co-create while I was shuffling. And I always take that on board. But that's what I feel is maybe that was just for me to help understand this message deeper. But that's what's changing. There is more. You've realized how you have been your own worst enemy. You've seen through the illusion. You've understood yourself. You've understood why you've seen yourself as weak, because it's an illusion. It's all an illusion. And there is help coming in. There's like this realization that there's help all around you. I keep being directed back to angels, the Temperance card. So many angels around you. Okay, this card has been coming out so much lately, this old woman. And this reminds me of the High Priestess, actually. That's what I feel. There was something preventing spirit from entering into your life. This preventing you from channeling your inner feminine. Okay, there's a real focus on feminine energy, goddess energy. There was a block in your feminine energy. You didn't believe that you were worthy of help from the universe. You were probably someone that didn't ask for help very much, and it caused a lot of conflict in your life with others. You thought you had to do everything on your own. You thought you couldn't reach out. You thought you couldn't ask for any help. And there is this higher learning coming through with this High Priestess energy that's being channeled here. There, you went into your subconscious and you changed the programming. You changed the programming, just keeps coming through. Foe. So you've even got the Foe card coming out. Now the Five of Wands is the card of competition and conflict and... Okay. The Priest card has come out upside down. That the Priest for me is really pointing to a lack of faith. 5 is the number of change, and change can usually come when we experience lack or a form of lack, because then it helps us define and find what it is we really want, what it is we truly desire. So I feel like this past conflict in your life has really come from a lack of faith. And that is being healed now with the love card here. There is, look, there's even hearts and arrows here. So I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius energy coming through. But the love is what's directly healed this lack of faith. Love from the universe. Okay, this could be you feeling like it was really difficult to interact with other people. It was really hard for you to express yourself with other people. You saw a lot of situations as scary. You saw a lot of situations as potential for others to hurt you. But you're healing this with love and faith. I'm going to get the Archangel. I feel like there is definitely angels around you at this time. Spirit, what angel wants to come out for a message this day? What angel wishes to pop out and say, hey, dear Spirit, thank you. So we've got Sandalphon, planetary cycles, and Archangel Uriel. Sandalphon, as the angel of the earth element, is completely interwoven with the swiftly flowing changes of Earth's planetary structure. Many changes have been prophesized, and many changes are now occurring. This card invites you to look to your own natural cycles and see that you are an organic being living on an organic planet. If you are currently enjoying a birthday or an anniversary, see it as a crucial cycle marker in this life on Earth, and ask what aspect of your authentic self you are allowing to emerge at this time. Sandalphon is asking you to reveal how awe-inspiring you are and how you can allow the angels to carry you to a new level of inner peace, letting your true self come forth. So there are planetary cycles. This really talks to me about astrology. You could even be drawn to looking at your own birth chart, your own astrology, okay? Because there is going to be answers in there that help you understand yourself closer, deeper. But there is this newness that is emerging within you. And this is all this planetary cycle is like a fated phase. It's been destined for you. This is part of your life soul mission, soul moving, soul goals is what I'm also hearing. Okay, I want to check into this Uriel card. Our relationships signify part of the deeper fabric of our lives as they evolve through our life's growth. Uriel wishes you to know that the rapport that you have with some of your friends is changing at this time in order to reflect the changing inner core processes that are evolving within you. These changes are very natural, and Uriel asks you to surrender all feelings to the notion of companionship offered by this exquisite angel. Indeed, the 12 angels of Atlantis will watch over you and your relationships and will help all of you to make easy, love-filled transitions. At the same time, be ready to receive new friendships that mirror the many interests blossoming through your creative outpouring. To help with this unfolding, focus on your second chakra, and your relationship zone will be healed by angelic elixir. Wow. Okay. So that's what I feel like. This past conflict that you've been experiencing in the past, there is healing coming in. There's healing coming in, because what I also realize with the priest is they offer prayer, they offer healing, they often run ceremonies and things like that. So it feels like there is friendship coming in because you've healed inner blocks. You've moved through a new cycle, and it's now going to be bringing in new people, new friendships, new soul groups, new soul tribes. This new helpful co-creative experience with others is now going to become a really natural aspect to your life because you've seen your inner worth. Okay, I'm going to get this wisdom card now. Okay, let's see. What else have we got, Spirit? What other messages are for the viewers here today? For the angels watching. Oh, it's a lot of cards. Okay. There are a lot of cards, but they all feel for you. And I just, wow. Wow, I just looked at the timer and it was 23:22, and then my camera shut off. So I feel like there is something that you are observing in your life that is coming to an end. You are observing at this time an end of old patterns within you, old cycles, old ways of seeing yourself. There's a lot of inner things that you are seeing change. And that's what I feel as well. There's a lot of internal change, and it's creating you to change in the energy and the vibration that you send out to the world. And it's attracting in new things, okay? We've also got the why card. Why? We've also got to the sea and a change in the wind. There's something coming through about you being the type of person that learns experientially. You are a rebel. I always think of a rebel when I see the why card, because you're not someone that just will take what someone tells them. Okay, so By Myself by Linkin Park is coming through. It's like, how can I know if all I know is what you tell me to? Don't you know I can't tell you how to make it go? Yeah, so there's definitely something about you questioning a lot in life, and it's led you on to this seeker path. It's led you to leave a life behind. It's led you to seek deep, far waters. It's led you to leave a lot behind because there has been so much heaviness. Okay, I don't know what happened then. My camera just shut off. So because you are a rebel at heart, you aren't afraid to ask why. You aren't afraid to say, no, I want to know for sure myself. I'm not just taking what you have to say. I'm going to go find out these things for myself. You are someone that isn't afraid to walk a path that is different to others, that is challenging, that is not well liked by others, or is maybe quite hidden to people, or it's a way of life that you can't feel like you can't speak a lot about, because that second chakra that we were just drawn to before, and the fact that this card is blue is talking about the throat chakra. There's a journey that you're going on because you realized in the past you lost your voice, you lost yourself, you didn't fit in where you came from. So it's led you to seek out a new life that feels friendly, a new life that feels connected, and a life that really represents your soul, because it really feels like you didn't fit in a lot. You didn't fit in easily with the people around you. And if you are drawn to this message, my energy, this channel, you are someone that has always been an outsider. or has struggled with feeling like you fit in, and it's led you to go to far places in life, as in they might not be of high ranking, but they're high adventures, they're deep adventures, and you adventure into things that others don't always feel comfortable to do, and it really is actually a blessing, and it's part of that seeker observer energy. You're willing to try something out to see how it fits, because that's how you learn. You take what you feel as knowledge. You don't take what people say as knowledge, and it's such a beautiful quality to have. Any natural seeker truth seeker is this way wired. And this is what's leading to a change in the wind. Like I said earlier, this leaving behind of old patterns that used to steal away your energy rather than refill your energy, steal away the water in your cup. Instead, now there is a change because you were willing to see your worth. You were willing to connect with the universe, because can you see this little face on this card in the sky? You always were connected to this energy, stronger than you can even maybe know, or you will come to see that you have always really been deeply and strongly connected, protected, and guided by the universe. And it's been a strong communication through your intuition that this connection comes from. So I feel the change in the wind that is coming because, and it's coming in December, it is coming now. Okay, with this it being the 12th, it's coming now. There is a present change, and I really feel like 1st of January, there are big changes. The new year is coming, if you're watching this video when it's now released. But this is also a timeless reading, so this will show up whenever this change is about to take place for you presently. So within the next 2 weeks, that's probably the best time frame that I could give you. But this change of wind is going to feel amazing to you. There's going to be less conflict. There's going to be helpful, guiding, friendly help showing up, co-creative energies from the universe of abundance just coming through. So you might feel in this space like you can't really see the abundance yet. You can't see perhaps even deeply into the change that's taking place. But it is there and it is happening, and you just have to trust it. But you found your faith. You found your inner strength. You found peace. So you should be so proud of yourself, because your angels and your guides are so, so proud of you. I'm drawn to this card now. Now, 17 breaks down to 8, and 8 is all about abundance. 8 is all about eternal presence, the inner understanding of your eternal nature. That understanding opens you up to the unending, unlimited abundance that is present for you in the present moment by the universe. But I'm going to read from the book for this one, because the book I find is so wonderful and offers so much greatness. Okay. So this card is all about channeling, transmitting, and grounding. To the black phantom quartz, it's also kyanite, quartz, and tourmaline. It is time for you to be very clear on what you wish to manifest. Its special configuration means it's the perfect tool to transmit or channel energy through its tip. Being in a cluster means it is harnessing the collective consciousness of all the crystals in that cluster, making it a powerful combination. The black phantom, which gives it its grey appearance, will keep you grounded. Coupled with the black kyanite and tourmaline, it is particularly helpful for those who are in service to humanity. Oh my goodness. Remember, the service card came out over the Page of Swords. So this new phase, this new journey is one of a soul service that you are opening up. And you're a channel. You are recognizing how you are a divine channel. You're definitely a light worker, starseed. I feel those energies would really radiate to my readings quite a lot. So you probably are one of those things, and maybe you're in a phase of realizing that and awakening to that, and if so, I'm so happy for you. It is such an amazing journey to be on, believe me. The black phantom, which gives it its grey appearance, will keep you grounded, coupled with the black kyanite and the tourmaline. It is particularly helpful for those who are in service to humanity, allowing you to also channel and tap into the all that is. This is a very powerful card indeed. So while being clear on your intention, you must also be prepared to receive what you ask for. Keep in mind that if you send out something full of potent energy, you will receive the same back. Be clear with your intentions. Ensure that they are for the good of all. What you receive back can come in many forms, so be open to allowing this form to come into your life and being. A wise person will not only accept what is given to them, but they will also act on it. It is one thing to ask and receive, but the power of this gift ultimately resides in what you do with it. Wow. That's what I feel the change in the wind is. I feel like you're finally setting something down and picking something up. And it's really closely linked with your internal realm, your spirit, because the high priestess is really coming through. She doesn't have to be on the desk to be here offering her energy, but there is a mature femininity at this time, this feminine energy from the universe that is part of this change in the wind. You've gone seeking for this. You've been putting out potent energy into the universe, and that is what's changing now. That's what's changing. There is energy coming in of help, of friendship, of guidance. There's a lot of negativity present here, but that is just because you have dealt with that internally in yourself. It is about integrating the two selves, the pain that we have experienced that has led us to ask, why me? Why has this had to happen to me? Why can't I let this go? It's weighed heavy on you, and now it's time to set it down and blow in a new direction. And there is a new direction coming for you, and it is for you always. Ooh, but that is all I'm getting for this reading. Angels, I really hope this was helpful for you. I have so much love for you. I feel so much love in my heart. There just is much love coming in for you at this time. The universe loves you. Mother Nature adores you. There is only love here for you. Thank you that you've tuned into this, and we look forward to speaking to you again in another message. So, sending you love.